What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? The unfortunate trend of rappers meeting an untimely demise continued as Atlanta-based rapper Scarfo the Plug was gunned down in Los Angeles on Saturday. Details surrounding Scarfo's death remains murky, but a host of Scarfo's contemporaries poured their hearts out on Instagram and Twitter overnight and early Sunday morning. Scarfo, 23, was born in New Orleans and was based in Atlanta. He was best known for his 2019 album Trap Nola and the sophomore project Trap Jesus. Rapper T Hood articulated his devastation on Instagram, writing in part, he couldn't believe that he was posting about the death of his homie. Before becoming a full-time rapper, Scarfo was allegedly selling drugs. He was arrested 2 years ago, and at the time, he allegedly owed a large sum of money to drug suppliers. When he was released from prison, Scarfo allegedly refused to pay his debt. The drug dealers ran down on him in Los Angeles at a studio and robbed him of his jewelry and told Scarfo that they wanted their bread. They supposedly came back the second time and took his life. This is all reports, fam. This is what they're saying. This is the word on the streets. Fam, I can tell you this. If you're gonna rap, rap. If you're gonna be in the streets, be in the streets. You can't do both. There may have been a time where you could do both, when people respected it more. You know, there was some hesitation about killing, a prominent artist back then. But even then, there were prominent artists that got killed. Because it only takes that one person to cross. Like once you cross that line, that's it. And let me tell you something about the street life, fam. Contrary to popular belief, most street dudes want to see other cats from the streets make it. Let me say it again. Most street dudes want to see other cats from the streets make it. Because most of them want to get out. And they see the other cats who make it out as a beacon of hope. Now, what they don't appreciate is when you make it out, but you still think you're about that life. And you move in a disrespectful manner. See, some dudes, they make it and they still want to be full-time gang members. They still want to be full-time drug dealers. They want to be full-time street cats. Don't work like that. So once you cross the civilian line, like most of these dudes, they'll be like, nah, leave him alone, man. He good, he making it, he all right, let him alone, leave him alone, They're gonna, especially if you do right by people, They be like, nah, man, leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna protect them. They're gonna protect it. But if you ain't got no code, you're dishonorable, man, they're gonna be like green like that fool. Man, ain't nobody gonna be trying to look out for you. So if you cross that civilian line, then that's how they're gonna handle you. Once you cross that civilian line, you're gonna get handled like that. People love Tupac, but Tupac crossed that civilian line. Dudes in the streets love Tupac. There came a time when he started crossing like the line, when he got down with Suge. Then there were street cats that were Crips who looked out for Pac in the early stages, who didn't appreciate Pac like running down on Crips. So they were kind of like on that certain page where, hey man, you know, this dude is being disrespectful. And then when he banged on Orlando, that was it, fam. He crossed that line. He banged on that, a born killer. Well, I ain't gonna say born killer because ain't nobody really born killers. He was a learned killer. Once he banged on that dude, that was it. It's like he crossed that civilian line. And that's what happened. It wasn't no conspiracy. All that old FBI shit y'all be talking about, man, that ain't what happened. It wasn't all of that, you know. All that stuff about, well, you know, Suge set him up. And let me explain something to you, fam. A dude like Suge Knight, who has the means that he has, at the time, that had the means he had, could have got Tupac to meet him anywhere in the world. He was stroking Tupac's checks. And at least on the surface, they were still getting along. I mean, till the day he died, he was in the car with him. So he could have got Tupac to meet him anywhere, to jump in any car. He could have had any car to pick him up. And he could have had anybody to open fire on Tupac. Why would he be inside of the car that the guys are opening fire on? You know, Suge was seasoned in the streets. So if he wanted to get somebody handled, he could have got that done without putting himself in the crossfires. Don't make no sense whatsoever. But you know, some people, they believe any damn thing, you know, because it's a whole lot of people out there just internet gangsters and stuff, you know. But family, that don't even make sense. It makes zero sense that Suge would have something to do with Tupac's death when he was in the car with him. And by the way, he got grazed in the back of the head by a bullet. Going back to my point I made a few moments ago. If you're gonna be in the streets, be in the streets. Gonna be a dealer, be a dealer. Gonna be a killer, be a killer. You wanna bang, bang. But you're not gonna be able to do none of that and rap. What you're gonna end up doing is either blowing the bag or wearing the bag. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?